Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Subject 4 podcast. We are a fan-made podcast. Basically, we do whatever we want right now. But hey, 863 is back, so that's a good thing. So we are going to talk about the latest 863 series video that was released by Overkill because Megadesk found a missing, and I put that in quotations, missing episode. So without further ado, I'm going to unmute basically everyone who's on Discord. If you would like to join our Discord, the link is in the description. If you'd like to join the conversation and join us up here as we talk to this wild bunch. Hello, everyone here on stage with me.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing?
That intro is like a wave of nostalgia.
Yeah. I have to tell you, I was afraid I couldn't do the intro anymore. I was like, as soon as I started talking, my mind just went, and it was like my body already knew what.
Morning to you. I'm just kidding.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. Wait, that was yesterday. But yeah, I hope you guys had a safe St. Patty's Day.
I worked, about it.
I bet it was crazy. How much did you?
No, it was so slow. It was. I had 8 tables. I had 8 tables, and I worked from 10 to 5.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was that bad. Then again, we had some weather, so. We had some bad weather, so.
No. So nobody wanted to venture out.
I was banned from the Discord. Hello. I don't know.
Venus?
What was your Venus? What was your Discord username? I'll go back and take a look. Why?
Welcome everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying this nostalgic Saturday. I almost forgot that it was Saturday. I was going to say Sunday.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing? I know if you guys are part of the Discord, you kind of know what's been going on with me. But so Nugs, you've been good. But Dusty Girl,
I've been pretty good. Yeah, I've been pretty good.
Dusty Girl, how have you been?
Doing all right. We're hanging in there.
Nate, how's France?
I mean, let's not talk about what's happening right now, but it's good. I've been good.
Is there a lot of political stuff going on?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It's a mess right now.
So yeah. France is like the rest of the world. Sorry, you're going to hear me kind of cough. At least I'm not dying coughing anymore. But Em is eating a wrap sandwich. Rose Thorn. I thought, though, if it was Sunday, I'd have D&D. Oh, lucky you have a D&D group. I have been trying to start D&D for the longest time, and nobody wants to play with me.
Yeah, you've been trying to start D&D since when we actually had the podcast going.
Yeah. Matt, even Matthias was going to join. But then, running a company and running, employees and, being a father just got in the way. How lame is that?
Hey, Jake's in the audience. Welcome, Jake. I don't know if you've ever joined one of our podcasts before, because I'm pretty sure you came on after or towards.
Is he on Discord or is he on? Where are you?
Discord.
He's in the Discord, but I'm pretty sure you came in on the end of 863. So, welcome.
I invited you to speak if you can, Jake.
Oh, he's got full permissions to pop up.
Oh, he's driving right now.
Oh yeah, he's driving.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll watch.
Hi, Jake.
Yep. It's like I'll watch the other channels.
So, 863. Who misses it? Raise of hands.
You can't see, but I'm raising my hand.
I am too.
I'm raising my hand too.
I can make you see. Do you want to see? Turns on camera.
Right.
We got all these hands raising.
Pop on my camera.
By the way, if you are on Discord right now and you didn't get the memo, if you want to appear on the YouTube video, please use our recording chat so you can pop up on the YouTube live.
Yeah, don't use the podcast stage chat because it's not working. The one
yeah.
that you guys are all putting hands in.
Apparently everyone. So Jake, if you do want to appear on the YouTube video, you'll have to chat in that chat. If someone can add him, one of my mods, not like everybody.
Oh.
I have.
Can I get what's doing it?
I have.
Yeah, let's not ping him 4 times.
Well,
Sorry.
There we go.
I have dusted off my 4 1-inch 3-ring binders of just podcast theories. One is podcast stuff, one is podcast theories. The other one is basically transcripts that the Science Babes made. Also have the personnel files of 863. The examiner logs. What else do I got here? I got the text, the Apple II text chats. I have them. I have all of them. I've got all the emails here. I have everything. The chats between Benjamin Colt. That's a name I didn't think I was ever going to say again. I had the patient files, the voice chats to Deborah.
You mean Cobalt? You said Colt.
Well, I said Cobalt, but I think I cut me off. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff here. But basically, this episode that we have not seen before, I put that in quotations. I do want to make the announcement. We're not going to talk too much about it. But if you were an 863 Plus member, you have seen this episode before. Even if you have seen this episode before, it is good. Like Nugs learned today, it is good to go back and rewatch it because it's not entirely the episode that we got. We got Overkill's take on it and basically his take on and Megadesk, how Megadesk found it. And we learned some stuff at the end that there is also a file that is attached to this video that Nelson left behind, and it's password protected. And Megadesk said that they would be working on it to open it, and I guess that file will be opened on April 7th. So there will be another podcast in the coming future. So we are back for a limited time. We'll see where this goes. Hopefully you guys have bought the book over on Amazon. I should have dropped that link in the description. If you're watching this, in the future, because of how my live streams are set up through Restream, so we can have the chat on the videos, I can't kind of mess with things right now. It would break Restream right now. So, duct tape and glue. I have always promised you guys that the podcast was held by duct tape and glue. But if you want to get yourself a book and you're listening to this in the future because you couldn't catch us live, the link will be in the description on how to get that on Amazon. The number 2 book is being posted right now on Substack. I believe we're on chapter 10. I think chapter 10 was posted yesterday.
I think so.
Yes.
Let me check.
11.
So 863 hasn't gone anywhere. It's just that the podcast, because it's now in book format, I don't feel comfortable talking about it because this is now a source of revenue for Spellbound. So now that the book has been out, maybe if the book has been out for maybe a year, maybe we'll go through the chapters together. But I haven't gotten permission from Matthias to talk about the book yet, but as soon as I get permission that we can talk about the books and the chapters and start getting into theories, we can do that if that is something that you guys want to do. But we have to make sure that you guys are part of the Substack, and we have to make sure there's so much red tape to make sure that people aren't using us to get their content for free. So as soon as I can figure that out, my staff figures that out, and we could have a podcast about the book. But please order the book. 863 is not dead. We are in the timeline. We were told by Overkill that we are in 865, right? Somebody correct me.
I think so.
We are in the 865 timeline and 864.
865.
865.
Yeah, 865.
Okay, so 863 is basically maybe we branched. You guys know that I like to go into the science about everything, and so timelines do known to be to branch. There's a lot of theories about Nelson Mandela's. Like, we all remember this one memory is because we branched from that timeline and we're in a different timeline, or that timeline was destroyed from something and we branched to a different timeline or something like that. So there's big quantum mechanics theories out there. We do have theoretic physicists trying to figure that out, trying to talk about it. There are a lot of good theories out there. You guys all know my favorite theoretical physicist, Michio Kaku. Michio Kaku. I love him just because he can tell you about this like amazing science that people go years to study at universities, and he can talk to you about it in layman's terms and make you understand. And so he has a couple theories about radio stations and radio waves and how we can tune into different frequencies. And I put that in quotations. Frequencies, basically different timelines, and we can tune into different timelines. He also has a theory of bubbles that's different, that different timelines are in surfaces of bubbles, and we can join to a different bubble. So, because bubbles can actually join together without popping each other. So those are like the different kind of theories that in the regular science world that would have against that. And so it's really nice to see good science coming out of something off of YouTube. So anyway, so 863 is back kind of because we've got Overkill building his mega desk, and mega desk now has a voice. And so what do you guys all think about that? What do you guys think about mega desks?
I love it. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's even better.
How many want mega desk?
I mean, who never wanted mega desk?
Bro, that was an expensive setup that I could never have afforded.
I don't think Matthias could afford it. I think Spellbound could, and Spellbound
Tax
has
write-off.
afforded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Matthias could just have a mega desk in his home office. But
Mega office.
Yeah, the mega office.
You can hear me eating? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He muted himself. But first, before you go, what you eating? What you eating, Nugs?
They're called Dots pretzels.
Oh, those
They're
are
the
good.
best. They're so addicting.
Oh. I wish I had snacks. I wish I wanted snacks. Because of the sickness that I've had the past 3 months, I've not been eating. I have been eating like fruits and vegetables are what I crave. Like right now, I would really love pineapple. Pineapple sounds amazing right now. But yeah, so grab your guys' snacks, grab your guys' drinks, grab your theories. I have a couple of theories that I've seen on Reddit. I know Sluggy the Slug here has some theories. I know Sluggy the Slug and Mr. Duck have been talking. And they've been saying this theory is really, really good. So I'm interested in seeing what you guys think. But let's go through the episode a little bit. Basically, we had Overkill sitting in front of the desk of Megadesk, and Megadesk found a lost episode. And as to Matthias's memories, he does not remember this time. This was when he was Nelson. And basically the episode was kind of a weird one because it was basically Nelson trying to get Tanner out of the way.
Yeah.
So weird.
Like trying to pin the writings on the walls back in the 3rd season on Tanner and trying to get him out of the way, I guess. Which is interesting. Why would, unless Nelson just picks somebody out at random, somebody who's not at the office all the time, and it's just all like, hey, weird things happen when Tanner's around, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what his vendetta against Tanner was.
Maybe it was even like because he like it was Nelson and Tanner and Matt are friends trying to get him push him further away so that there's no like suspicion.
Yeah, and who would know Matthias best would be it would be Tanner. And maybe Tanner was picking up on things, or
he knew too much.
Yeah.
There's a theory already on YouTube saying that Artemis is 865 Deb. No.
Are you not telling us something, Artemis?
I've been very busy. Haha, I haven't been sick. I've been busy playing Deb in a different timeline, apparently.
Emiko, what if Tanner is Deb?
Dude, what if Tanner's mom was actually Deb this entire time?
Oh my god, that would make so much sense.
She is a Deb. She is Deborah.
It was actually Tanner's mom.
Yep.
When worlds collide.
Yeah, and I think Tanner's mom over on the official Discord won a prize from Jake. I thought that was the funniest thing. And the prize goes to Tanner's mom. So whoever had that amazing
Deborah reveal. Oh yeah.
Whoever had that amazing name. Deborah reveal. No. Deborah would Deborah would know how to stream better than me. If you guys are here on the Discord and you were here as I was setting up the stream, you guys all know the challenges I faced setting up the stream. But we're here. We got through it. I did it. I did it, guys. I did it. I remembered things. It took me 5 minutes to remember a password. So what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't remember it at all anymore because I never saved it.
All right, but yeah, we did it. So we had Nelson trying to get Tanner out of the way. It felt like
something there that's just like I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Thank you, Grace, for becoming a new sponsor. Thank you.
Oh, look at that. 17 months. Holy
17 months? Oh my god.
17 months. Thank you, Grace. Oh, she's already got the like sparkly microphone icon. Thank you, Grace.
Well, you've been a member for longer than a year.
Yeah, you've been it's a year and almost a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a year and 5 months.
That is crazy.
Do you think he was trying to... No, because I was about to say the spray cans were found in Tanner's office, and Tanner was trying to say, that office, it would be between me and Bailey. And
are we going back on the theory that it's Bailey's fault?
Yeah. And I don't because
like,
when they went back and checked the Nest camera, Bailey wasn't moving.
Yeah, it almost looked like a picture.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
looking at his paws.
I've seen Mission Impossible, guys. I know how this works. I know that was frozen, and whoever went over there and used Tanner's computer to search up those things, but it's the things were weird, like how to take over a company.
See, the question is, you can see the timestamps on those. I'm pretty sure, so you could
Yeah,
just
you
be like,
can.
they were probably all searched in the same 5 minutes. So that would have been like really easy to be like, oh, somebody just went on his computer.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think Tana said that the searches were between 3:03 and 3:09.
Yeah, like
Like
that's
not like 6 minutes.
He never pointed a finger towards Sam, suspicion-wise. It turned out all of us to point fingers at Woods at the start. The Bailey, cause she wasn't immune to the serum and Tanner. That's what Rose Thorne, the amazing Rose, said on Discord. That's how the finger pointing. Basically, okay, so he didn't have anything on Tanner because Tanner was never really part of the 863 series. He popped in and out whenever he was because he was living in Vegas at the time. So maybe he just wanted the team broken up and pointing fingers at each other.
Yeah, the only thing that could
or
incriminate the only thing that could incriminate Tanner is the only search that says a flight to Las Vegas to Los Angeles, I think was. So that was the only thing linking to Tanner.
Sarah on Discord says Tanner is an easy target because he has to commute from Las Vegas. He's also a high-ranking Spellbound member, and Tanner basically flew under the radar.
Was Tanner living in Vegas back then, though?
Yes. He was.
He was staying at Matt's house
when he
while.
would. Yeah, he would stay at Matt's house when he would work at Spellbound, when they would do Dope or Nope shoots.
Right.
If Nelson were to be suspicious at home and not at work, if anybody was going to snitch on him to the rest of the team, it would be Tanner.
Yeah.
So basically, if he could get people pointing at Tanner, and we had people pointing at Bailey because she didn't have the serum. We had people at this time in 863. We had people pointing to Woods. Not so much Sam. But
Sam is the heart of the operation, if you think about it.
Yeah, so we had people we had all these fingers pointing at people, and we didn't have fingers pointing at at Tanner. So maybe this video was to point those fingers at Tanner, but I don't think anyone, and not even the audience, would have fell for it because Tanner's not there. Like,
yeah.
Why would Tanner be a part of all this stuff? So
that's why it wasn't published.
Yeah.
Nelson wanted us on his side.
Over on YouTube.
And the moment we pointed fingers at Tanner, he would it would break that trust even within Subject 4 to Matt. He needed to keep that grip on us.
Over on YouTube, David Field says Nelson broke up the team. It just took longer than he originally planned.
I mean, yeah, he did end up breaking up the team.
Yeah.
Now David is saying Overkill is Nelson. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't.
Neither do I.
I think so.
I think that's long over with.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
No, not Overkill. No, I highly do not believe. What do people think Nelson went with to the Spire at 73? Oh, yeah. Okay, we found there was a receipt with the spray cans, and it was a receipt for a dinner for 2 at a restaurant called Spire 73. Please,
right.
if you are out there, This is Spire 73 is apparently a real company in California. Do not call them. We do not investigate outside the story. Yes, this is in the story, but you don't need to call them up and be like, "Hey, do you remember like these like 2 white people on the night of blah blah blah?" You don't need to do that.
Yeah, let's not.
Do not
go there.
do your own investigations outside. We build theories. We do not investigate out. Like when we do investigations, we do it with like science. Like
Be curious,
science,
not invasive.
Exactly. Do not call up Spire 73. Do not go outside the story. Do not contact local businesses. They have no idea what you're going to be talking about. So yeah, but Velops, is that how you say your name? Basically said over on Discord, who do you think Nelson was with? Because there was a dinner for 2. And we know that this was all Nelson's doing. So maybe Nelson took Amanda on a date.
Yeah.
To kind of... Because
I hate the thought of that. I hate that. I hate that.
Like
no.
that
because I mean, we do Matthias and Amanda. They do have their regular date nights, as any couple should. Especially if you do have kids, you should always set aside that time for your spouse to where you can. You should always keep dating your spouse. You should never stop dating your spouse. And we do know that is a thing with their marriage. So maybe it was just a happenstance that Nelson took out Amanda. And I don't think he would take out Autumn. Autumn's crazy.
Yeah, he really was. Holy crap.
Wait, it could have been when... Was Autumn already in Spellbound during that time?
No.
Or did she come after that?
She showed up in season 4, didn't she?
Yes, that was way earlier.
This is season 3. 3 is the spooky one.
They could have been
prepped
before she showed up.
Let me go through my notebooks.
Oh, this one is because she showed up in 4, I think.
I think she did show up on 4, but I mean, I don't know. By the way, that the way that they like the whole Autumn story, how she was like planted in Spellbound, that was actually beautifully tricked a lot. Even tricked me.
Yeah.
So good.
It tricked
Me
me.
too.
It was a very because like how they were like, oh, we have a new employee, which is like nothing sus about that.
Nothing abnormal.
Yeah. That was beautifully done. Props. Snaps.
I agree.
David. Amen. I married my wife, not my kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's David Fields.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh. Mr. Fields.
Oh yeah, that's another person. He could have taken Ben to Spire.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Idea.
To kind of like, I don't know. Spire 73 seems like a date night though to me. Like when you look it up on Google and like the food
Yeah,
looks
it's
really good. It looks like a date night type of thing. It doesn't look like somewhere Nelson would take Benjamin Cobalt. And I think Ben was in prison at this time. Yes, Ben was in prison
Was
at
he?
this time. Yeah. In season 3.
When did... No, that was after. Never mind.
I know. We all have to get back on our 863 caps
Good
after
God.
like, oh my gosh. It's almost been a year without talking about all this. I'm wondering if you have not read the book. I'm wondering if they're going to piece something from the book into April 7th, which would be a brilliant move for them because then people will want to buy the book.
You good?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
So if you have not read the book,
I admit I need to.
Yeah, same. I have it.
Me
like,
too.
Right now.
I have read 80% of it. But then I loaned my copy out to a foster kid.
Oh no.
So she's reading it now. So I've kind of postponed my book reading. Like I haven't even read the second book yet because of that. I have to catch
In
up.
the words of Doper Nope, add to cart.
I'm like
Add
3/4 of the way through it, but I don't want it to end.
It's also
yet,
on
so I'm, like,
Substack.
savoring it.
If you guys want to keep up on the latest 863 Substack, please head over there. Also, just a shout out to the Spellbound crew and what they're doing over the official Discord. Amazing jobs. Jake is over there with Josie. And they have been
Jake's there every day. He's there almost every day.
He's over there more than Overkill, so let's just change it to Jake's Discord. Head over to Jake's Discord, guys, and he's doing like giveaways. He was doing yesterday he was doing a like basically there was like scavenger hunts. He's done a Kahoot challenge. So if you think you are the best of the 863 knowledge, you should have been there yesterday to get like free books. They were doing books that were signed by Shenelle and by Matthias. And I really wanted one of those books because I was going to send it over to Nick and have Nick sign it. So then I have the two writers and the designer cover sign it. So I've been like, ha ha ha. I don't think he would. I don't think Nick would sign it. I don't think he would give it back to me. To be honest, he's like, wow, I just got a free book sign. He totally would.
Message in it.
Yeah, he would. Oh, he would too. So yeah, head over there, guys. They have they're doing an amazing job. Spellbound is. They're also doing the challenges for Overkill. If you have not kept up with it, Overkill is doing a 30-day. It's a challenge within 30 days where he does 15,000 steps. He's also encouraging you guys out there to do your challenges as well. The challenge has to be something that will motivate you to do. It could be anything that maybe you're an artist and you want to do more art and maybe do like an art piece every day. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be anything physical. And I remember like watching him doing these 15,000 steps and I couldn't even get off the couch because I was so sick. I'm like, I don't know what I can do. I'm going to be doing my own challenges, but I'm going to start next month to do my own challenges. But yeah, it doesn't have to be physical. It can. I know that I think it's Jake is doing 100 push-ups a day or something, 500 push-ups a day or something crazy. So but it could be, hey, I want to read more, so I want to read a book a week. You could do that. So by the way, if you guys want to know something, if you have been watching the Overkill challenges, which you should be, his little shorts, there's an episode, I think it was like 3 days ago, his upload was like people were all upset about the wording because he takes the Sabbath off, and he says that people were upset about his wording. I was that person.
Oh,
I was that person
God.
in his DMs saying you cannot, and it had nothing to do with him taking a rest day. Nothing to do with that. It was that he labeled the rest day day number 7 of the challenge. And I'm like, no, you can't number your rest day as the challenge day because the challenge was not done on that day. It should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, skip 7 because that's your Sabbath, and then the following day should be the day number 7 for the challenge. And he was like, no,
it's not even on there anymore.
He's like, no. What I'm doing is I'm doing this challenge within 30 days. I'm like, you have not been saying that. From day number 1, he has been saying, this is the day number 1. This is a day where I'm going to do 15,000 steps. And then he jumps 7 and goes to 8 and goes like, so I'm like, I'm just trying to keep the integrity of the challenge. And so, yeah. So I was the one in his DMs making a huff about the way he's saying it. So it's within 30 days he's doing this challenge. So that is what I was thinking, to be honest. Yeah, I know that people were thinking like that because it's like day number 7 of this challenge. No, it's not. You took a rest day. It's day number 6 of the challenge. Anyway, sorry. So anyway, I'm sorry.
You challenge being nice to Nugs. No, failed. No.
Whoa. What are we talking about?
Your sister wants to do her 30-day challenge to be nice to you.
Yeah, that's impossible. Impossible.
His message back would be super sarcastic. Yeah, so anyway, David, you should never have channels on mute. Nothing ends on YouTube. So anyway, so if there's a little behind the scenes, I was the one that was talking to Matthias and was like, I hate your wording.
That's funny.
Oh, and what's funny is I was complaining, I was like venting to Squatting Buffalo about all this. And when he posted that episode, he was laughing so hard. He was like, I can't believe he changed his wording because you were throwing a fit in his DMs. And I was like, well, I can't be the only one who thought this. So I have no idea why Matt even DMs me.
Only you.
Yeah. And I said, here, I'll read some of our DMs. I don't think he'll mind this one. He said to me, why on earth wouldn't you count the rest days? There's something more important to us than work days. If God rested, who am I not to include it as an integral part of life? I said, it's a technicality on your wording of the first day. Day 1 of 30 days of 15,000 steps. Not a challenge that lasts 30 days, but for 30 days you will be doing this challenge. So he should be numbering the days he does the challenge. And he goes, haha, copy, I'll shift my wording then. And I said, sorry, while I've been sick, I've been watching way too much court TV. That's not even a lie. I have been watching so much court TV on YouTube here. I'm going to shout her out. Her name is Emily D. Baker. She is a lawyer here on YouTube who basically watches like court cases live and basically as a lawyer tells you what's going on. And I do have to say it is a more adult content because they're going to go into the Idaho killings. She's covering that. She's also covered the Murdoch trials. That's what I've been watching was the Murdoch trials because that went on for almost a month. So me being sick, I was just watching these trials with her commentary, and it is basically how you word things, and everything that you say can and will be used against you. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I just went a little overkill on his wording on that, but yeah. So
right channel Overkill.
I know. So anyway, no, you went over lawyer. Yeah, totally. So that's just a little shout out on the Overkill challenge and that you guys should be doing that. You guys should be watching it. You should be watching the shorts. and encouraging Matthias as he goes on this 15,000 step journey. And you guys should be doing it as well. But anyway, sorry. Going back to 863. Sluggy, are you still here? What was the amazing oh, Nate's power went out again. What was the amazing
No, not Nate's power. Sorry. I've been really quiet. I've just been listening.
Sorry. Oh. I know Sluggy had, I think I see them typing. They had a really good theory. Oh, is it? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, my theory, Nelson could have used Tanner's computer and searched that stuff up in the file. Could have been the original footage from the camera who looked up the stuff on Tanner's computer.
Yeah.
So basically... Okay.
I mean, we kind of know that, like, Nelson knows how to, you know, mess with the footage too.
Yeah. Yeah,
The nest
he had the mega desk at that time. So that means he had control over the Nest camera footage, and we have seen the footage
Tampered with
being
before.
messed up with.
Yeah, we've seen the original footage of Matt going back and forth with the spray cans. Because that was one of the first things that Matthias did when he came back to himself. What do you guys think is going to happen on April 7th? What do you guys think is in that file that Megadesk
really
is trying to
don't
open?
know. I think it might be just I believe it's going to be something that none of us have seen before. Like this one, obviously, a couple of us have, but I think this is going to be something completely new. I think it's going to be something that maybe a twist. Maybe it's going to answer some questions that we previously had that we never got answers to. You know, I'm hoping it is because there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
New information is always information, even if we know the resolution of the entire thing. It's always nice to be like, oh, so that's how they did that. That's how Nelson knew how to turn on the spire in the first place, or, you know.
What?
It's always more interesting to figure out new stuff, even if we already know how the story goes. So, if it's still within the 863 universe exclusively, then it's new knowledge, but the story, that book was closed. That story is over. There's not much to expand on. It's just
well,
a new
863
tidbit.
isn't over. It's just in book format in this timeline.
That's the 864 timeline.
No, we're in 8. Wait, what?
I'm so confused.
What is
the
going
YouTube?
on right now?
Okay. So I just rewatched the last conversation, original timeline Deb had with Matt on the last episode.
Yeah.
And the 863 timeline ends there, on that episode.
Well, it ends on...
The books are 864.
We're in 863, but the other book is 864. No, we're in 864. We are in the timeline 864. Deb is in the timeline of 863. And that's how they communicated in that little
little office.
Yeah, the office that was behind this, underneath the stairs, behind Deb's office. That is the last episode that we get on YouTube. So 863 isn't dead. It's just book format. So in our timeline, 863 is now books. We are 864. So the file could be something that is not 863 connected. It could be a file that Nelson has kept on 864. Does that make sense?
For some reason,
that would make sense.
It does make sense.
Because he's trying to get a hand on any timeline. So
And it could
even hours counts.
We do know from Overkill, we do know that Overkill is involved in all these timelines. We know that Overkill has visited multiple timelines. Maybe Nelson has a file on Overkill, and maybe that could be the secret file.
Oh, that'd be good.
I would
mean, it
love
wouldn't be
that.
good,
I
but
would
that'd be,
love
that would be amazing.
if we get a file that Nelson knows about Overkill. But at that time, we didn't know anything about it. That I would like that because this is called the Overkill channel.
I like
Brain
that.
damage intensified.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wolfric says I'm in the timeline 420.
Yeah. So
My initial thought was, what if it was like, if you're reading this, it's already too late. That I don't know why, but that my brain instantly went to
I would
something
hate
like
that.
that.
So the theory, I want to go to the theory that I saw on Reddit. Let me get the let me get the link to it so you guys can look at it. I will post it in Discord and over on YouTube. Discord first because it's right in front of me.
All the places.
All the places, and here you go, YouTube.
YouTube.
So in this Reddit post, they notice a similarity in the boxes of the first box that they post is the box that the safe came in from Deb. And it has the fragile tape on it. And then, sorry, that's the first box is when they pulled all this stuff out. And then the next box is the file. Like, it's the same tape. They were saying it's the same box. It's not the same box, but it's the same tape that they use. And I don't know. I thought that was interesting that people are still making. It says in the bottom, found in the background of the imposter, timestamp 1.5, the package with the new emulator and the call me note. Sorry, and then they have the link. They do have the links at the bottom of the pictures if you wanted to look at those. So it's nice to see that the overkillers are killing over on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to... Where's the package? I want to get a picture of the package.
They're in that Reddit link.
No, the package that we got in this episode that was sent to the studio.
The envelope.
Yeah, okay. That was another thing. It was weird that Nelson.
Matthias.
It was weird that Nelson blamed Bailey first because she picked up the packages. She's like, that package, I didn't even pick up that package because it was sent to the studio. And there was no return address. I would like to know. And they said it was Matt's writing.
That was
Bailey said that. Bailey said it looks like your writing. It looks like a man's writing. It looks like your writing. Mm-hmm.
And he even said, he's like, yeah, it does look like my writing, but how could it be, kind of thing.
Yeah. What if the writing was from Wesley? I don't think it was from Wesley. Because Nellie wrote it as Matt. Well, yeah, Nelson. That would be the thing. If you're in somebody's body, there's a theory. If I can transplant my brain into Nugs, okay?
What?
I put my brain into Nugs' body.
What is this?
There is
The
a
handwriting.
theory. The handwriting would still be his because of muscle memory.
True.
I think it would end up in a mix of both.
Eventually it would, but if I sat down to write my first thing, it would be in Nugs' handwriting. That is the theory, because muscles have memory. That Nugs, how old are you again?
18.
So that body, the new body that I'm in now has had 18 years without my influence. It would do and act different. It would take a while for my brain to adjust to the new body and the muscles and the muscle memory, because Nugs has had it for 18 years. So that is the theory. Oh my gosh.
Would there
Hey,
be a
Nugs.
You've heard of Martimus. Now get ready for Nugtimus. Nugtimus.
Oh, God.
No, please don't.
I mean, also, you said it had 18 years without your influence. That's not completely true. There's at least 2 with partial influence.
Well, my
from
brain.
just knowing you.
Yeah, but it would be even worse for Nugs if
I don't
we
get
were
influence.
Exactly.
if we were to
Nobody
take
influences
Nugs'
me.
brain and put it into my body. My body has had
Why are we
35
doing
years
this?
without his influence. So definitely my writing and the behaviors and stuff, the body Nugs.
He's just screaming.
It would have even a more difficult time. He would have a more difficult time because of how long my brain has had my body. So that is a theory out there. No one has done no, that's not true. We have done a brain transplant. Was it
mail via timelines?
No. I don't know. But it would be in Matthias's handwriting, I think. Especially because Nelson wants to be Matt. He would have to learn how to be Matt. Which he kind of failed because everyone was sus of him.
Yeah, the whole time.
The audience definitely was. And then Bailey definitely was. Vacancy? Shut up, Nugs. Sorry. Nugs is just posting these great gifts right now on the Discord.
With how like some things have been transferred, like some things disappear and reappear, is there a way you possibly could send mail via different timelines or somehow get something from a different timeline for someone to see? I mean, that's kind of how like the Notebook was.
Yeah, because
if the Notebook was possible.
Benjamin Cobalt came with a bunch of stuff that wasn't part of our timelines. There are email addresses that we have that don't connect to different email addresses, if that makes sense. Like Deborah, we have conversations. We have email. Let me go to her conversations. We have email addresses from Deborah that are different from email addresses. Like if you go through the RV stuff again, the serum was probably brought over too, but you have email addresses from Deborah. There's one that was like deb@syntec.net and one from deb@syntec.com. Like they're different email addresses, and he had papers of those. And we also have the photos that he had. And we know he's not from our timeline. So yeah, things could be brought over. What were you thinking on that, Dusty?
Thinking of what if it was a warning somehow. I hadn't fully thought it out yet, but I just had that idea. What if it was trying to send a warning?
I thought you should know. What was on the back of it again? Of the Post-it note? He said, I thought you should know, and there was something on the back. I can't remember.
Check under the desk.
Oh, check under the desk. So they checked under Tanner's desk, and they didn't see anything, and apparently Nelson found something not under the desk.
It was like behind the desk, or like behind where they were.
Yeah. So we still haven't found anything under the desk.
True. What if there's still something there?
What if it was Wes's desk? Because we found a bunch of stuff in his desk. Check under the desk. And they did have Wes's desk at that time, didn't they? Yeah, because it
Probably.
was moved to the storage closet.
Oh, what if it's that desk?
Well, they did find something under the desk of Wes's desk.
Oh,
Or maybe it's under Deb's desk.
We have so many desks in that one building.
trying to figure out the timeline here.
How about that lightsaber, Nugs, on our wall?
I don't like it.
When did
But
they
I
find?
don't like Kylo Ren or the sequel trilogy.
I like his
so-
sword though. He had a good sword.
No,
When did
it's
they
dumb.
find Wes's desk?
Good night.
They found it
Good night, Wolfric.
when they went to the storage unit. Remember when they got the storage unit key? So they went to the storage place and then they got the desk and a couple other things and then they brought it back.
And they
That
got
was
the
season
desk
2?
and
It was basically like
no,
Wes's
this was
office.
season 3, the ghosty thing. Because remember,
Yeah.
the steps led
Oh,
to the
yeah.
closet
Oh, are you
that
talking
had
about
the
the
stuff.
desk
Right.
or the filing cabinet?
Well-
Because the filing cabinet led the
Yeah.
the footprints led to the filing cabinet. The desk was found in the storage unit.
Yeah,
where
and
Wes's mobile office was.
they looked through the desk, but they didn't go through the cabinet. And everyone, including myself,
Yes.
was all like, the filing cabinet. And then we had the steps leading up to the filing cabinet. So they did have Wes's desk. So maybe it was Wes's desk. Could be Bailey's desk. It could be Sam's desk. It could be Mega Desk, the old Mega Desk.
The old Mega Desk. The one that doesn't talk.
And maybe the file that Mega Desk, current time Mega Desk, is trying to open was whatever was under the desk. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It could be under the old Apatu desk, Deb's desk.
Apatu.
The Apatu.
The Apatu.
The Apatu. Or the one in the 863 headquarters. No, there's nothing into the filing. I have all the filing cabinet stuff, which is like I gotta put a table of contents in these things. It's the personnel files. We got the Syntec SAE patient files, the Syntec files, the
have a lot of files.
examination files, the patient medical files, the Syntec profile summaries, like of all the employees. That's where
What
we
Agent 47 put in podcast stage chat.
The key was found under Deb's desk, wasn't it?
Yeah. What was that key for? Oh, it opened a drawer, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it had their files on them that Deb had. Like the rejection letter for Sam for that like modeling thing or that talent agent thing.
Did we end up seeing all the files that Nelson was trying to delete as we were getting access to, like, the digital Apple II
the
through
Syntec,
Megadesk?
the Syntec website
Yeah.
where he was deleting. I don't think so. Yeah, it was his college rejection letter. Yeah, that's what the key and stuff led to. Ever notice that Mandela's name was... Oh my gosh, David. My
I don't
head.
like. I know.
He wrote, ever notice that Mandela's name was Nelson Mandela? Whose effects are the changes in the timeline? So
The
instead
Mandela
of
effect.
instead of calling it the Mandela effect, we should be calling the Nelson effect.
I think that's a suggestion.
The
I-
Nelson effect.
I hate that. Yeah, no, Phantom You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm R the Siphus effect. The Siphus effect. Every time I hear the word Siphus, I think of siphoning. Like
Taking
siphoning
stuff away.
gas. Yeah.
I don't know about.
I don't know what that is.
Say you've never siphoned gas out of a gas tank before? Oh.
Don't get it in your mouth.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like
Yeah.
you basically you run out of gas, but let's say your dad has gas, so you put a hose into his gas tank, you suck on the end of the hose, and then once you, hopefully it's a clear hose so you can see when the liquid's coming towards you. If you put like your garden hose, you're not going to be able to see that, but not good luck with that. But you suck on the end until you see the liquid coming towards you, and then you put it into a gas can.
Oh, to transfer the gas from one car to another. I get it.
So basically, siphoning something is taking away, like Dusty Girl said. So if we're going to have a siphon effect, it would be taking away something.
Taking away your brain and adding someone
I was just about to say taking away the brain cells that I just had before we started all this. This is the siphon effect, the Siphus effect.
Siphus effect. This you said siphon again.
I know. Say siphon and Siphus interchangeably.
Siphon.
Siphoning Siphus.
I can't. Tongue no work. Anyways,
your tongue really no work.
Tongue no work. If you guys want, I think we've kind of went over everything, unless you guys have any more theories.
I don't have any more necessarily. I mean, for the most part, the rest of the theories, I mean, or any of that, they kind of happened in the next consecutive episodes, you know, or the other episodes that kind of came out around it.
Well, the theories I have about the files, it could be one of two things. It could be something connecting to the books, or it's something connecting to Overkill. So
at this point, it's a
Really
matter
like
of wait and
Overkill.
see.
Yeah.
And buy the book, of course.
Yeah. So we do know that Overkill has a story, and he did say that his story, he does have a story about 863. I can link that video. Let me do that before we go. We're going to stay around on Discord for a little bit for a Discord After Dark. So if you're over on YouTube, head over to our Discord. Sorry if you're going to get... over on YouTube, you're probably going to hear this. Nope. Okay. There's a video. There are two videos over on Overkill if you're interested about how Overkill is connected to 863. There are two episodes. One is called It Is Your Choice, and the second one is called Darkness Has a New Enemy. And those two things are connecting Overkill to this story. Let me go ahead and grab.
Hinabi just brought up a really good point.
What's that?
Are we casually forgetting the whole scene of Woods and Sam being injected with something on that CD?
Yeah, we never really. I mean, we did, but we didn't really get an answer to that.
Like we
It's
know.
your choice. What is that?
These are the Overkill episodes that connect him to 863.
Yeah.
Like we know it was a separate timeline, but we don't know which one.
True.
It could be ours or 865, and we never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think it was not a video of our timeline.
Oh, Inky already posted it. Thank you, Inky. Yeah, Inky over on YouTube has connected the chat to the Amazon book and the official Discord. Or our Discord, sorry.
It's like I never stopped modding.
Yeah. I posted the Subject 4 podcast, just posted the 2 links to the 2 Overkill videos that will connect you to Overkill with 863. So I highly, if you did not know that they were even connected, go ahead and click those episodes.
Go back in and just rewatch it if you didn't know that.
Well, just watch those 2 episodes, and he does say in the It's Your Choice, we did get a choice of his background story. So, and the darkness has a new enemy. Oh my gosh. And darkness has a new enemy. The only thing that he wrote in the description was my return is now imminent. I get a feeling that
We're in
I
for
get
a
a
doozy.
okay. Get ready for your brain to I get a feeling that Nelson is looks like and is Matthias, just in a different timeline. That in a different timeline, Matthias is a crazy sociopathic scientist. And that is how he can jump into and take over Matthias in our timeline, because he's just a different version of Matthias. Who else is a different version of Matthias? Overkill. So maybe Overkill is trying to hunt the evil version of himself.
So at this point, Agent 47 is right.
So
Overkill would be Nelson.
It would be Nelson, but you also have to put Overkill is Nelson. So I would write it this way. Let me write it in Discord and we'll pop up on the YouTube video. So Overkill. Oh, okay. Overkill. So it would be Overkill equals Nelson equals Matthias. No, I said I said what I said. So if we're gonna say
Overkill
Overkill
is trying to clean up the corrupted and evil timelines. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I need to go back and make theories about darkness as a new enemy.
I find it kind of funny that if Overkill is just cleaning up everybody else's mess, what drove Nelson? If Nelson is a version of Matthias, what drove Nelson to do the stuff that he's doing? That's honestly the most curious stuff for me.
Well, in Darkness Has a New Enemy, we see him in this like kind of cartoon land. And he walks into a room, and it's a room that's destroyed. And it looks like it's his mega desk. It looks like his mega desk is what's destroyed in this timeline. And that they found something. So maybe it's Nelson. Nelson got to his timeline first. And so now Darkness has a new enemy. So Nelson has a new enemy, which is Overkill. I only say that because I don't like Overkill. Unpopular opinion. I know. Hey, Agent 47, you know, it took me forever to start warming up to Overkill. It was only because we got Overkiss. No, it wasn't Overkiss. It was
Overchill.
Yeah,
Overchill. It was Overchill.
You
That-
hated Overkiss.
Well, I loved Overkiss. I made a sticker about Overkiss.
What was the one you didn't like? There was one that you didn't like.
It was
Overchill.
Overchill.
Oh, I like that one.
Overchill is what made me fall in love with Overkill. I'm like, oh my god, this could get worse. So I'm just gonna
Let's settle for
Matt, please stop.
for
Like
the better of two devils.
Matt, let's stop. This can get worse, and it has gotten worse. And Overchill, everyone loved Overchill. The thing that I hate about Overchill is he's using his bedroom voice, and I hate that. So anyway,
I never put together that on the Darkness Has a New Enemy, it looked like it was Megadeth.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
made that connection.
oh, that was yeah. That's his timelines. I'll post a picture of it.
I just rewatched it. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Nope. I'll grab it for you guys. Oh, are you guys still there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. My screen all of a sudden just went.
It shut off. It's probably because you just weren't clicking anything.
I was clicking.
Nah, I'm
things.
still here. I'm just chilling.
I was clicking
Relaxing,
things.
No, stop
listening.
yawning. You're making me tired. Then I've been awake for like
It went away again. Dang it! Why is it doing that? Sorry, YouTube. Nope, there goes Discord. Are you guys still there?
Do another timeline.
okay. No. Oh, Artie's screen actually went dark on.
Oh, Artie died. Artie is dead.
Hold on.
Artemis died somehow, but you can still hear us.
There
Well,
I
I
am.
think she was
I'm
in
here.
the stage, I think, still.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm back.
Weird.
What happened?
I don't know.
How was the new timeline?
That's what it is. Anyway, yeah, Megadusk. You can see Megadusk. YouTube is still running, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't stop.
Megadusk is Overkill's version of Megadusk is found
Yeah, YouTube is still going.
is found. Ah! I'm having difficulties. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I think I need to turn my my mic down a little bit. I think it's a little loud.
As he says, he gets louder.
Yeah, well, I yelled then.
Woke up YouTube.
Honestly, I'm not too surprised because yesterday a couple of friends of mine were doing content and their OBS was crashing every 5 minutes.
So you're saying it's OBS?
It might be
I'm scared.
OBS. It might
It
be
is.
Discord.
It is OBS. I just try to move the stage, and the stage is now frozen.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up on YouTube. If you want to join us, we're going to chit chat a little bit. I can tell you about my poisoning and being like sick to the point where I was telling Nick, I was like, I'm dying. I am dying. A lot of things went wrong with me. Food poisoning is not a joke and was awful. So we're going to stick around on Discord, but we're going to go ahead and say goodnight to YouTube. We'll be here. We'll do another podcast when we find out what the other file is on Overkill. Make sure you're subscribed to Overkill. Make sure you're subscribed to the Subject 4 podcast. Give us a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm gods. Thank you guys for being here. Consider subscribing. And make sure you're over on the Discord as we hang out and we chill with Nugs, Ink Knight, and Dusty Girl.
I won't be
And-
here for too long, but I'll be here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there goes Discord. We have Ducky saying bye, YouTube. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe. If you are feeling under the weather, if you are coughing, if you have cold symptoms, elderberry works very well. Pick up some elderberry syrup, honey, tea with lemon. Stay hydrated, drink your water, eat your vegetables, and be safe, guys. Bye, guys.